Hey, St. Louis, welcome back to This Week in St. Louis. I'm Brice here with your weekend rundown. It's the final weekend before Halloween, and the city is packed with everything from family festivals and haunted pop ups to concerts, comedy, and some of the biggest costume parties of the year. Whether you're carving pumpkins, chasing live music, or closing down the dance floor in full disguise, there's plenty to line up. Let's get into it. This Week in St. Louis is presented by Hoffmann Brothers, trusted by St. Louis families and businesses for over 40 years. From heating and cooling to plumbing, electrical, and even EV charging, Hoffmann Brothers has your home covered. Book your services at hoffmannbros.com. Big thanks to them for supporting local stories like this one. If you love the feel of a crisp October afternoon, this weekend's got you covered. Over in the Grand Center Arts District, the Circus of Life takes over the Big Top from Friday through Sunday. It's part art exhibition, part community gathering with pop-up performances, hands-on workshops, and creative installations that spill right out onto the grounds. Free to wander, easy to drop in for an hour, and full of contagious energy. Then Saturday in Clayton, Dia de los Muertos Festival returns to North Brentwood Boulevard with live music, folk dance, community ofrendas, and food that smells like pure comfort. Bright, cultural, and family-friendly, it's the perfect daytime warm-up before your Halloween night plans. Down in Kimmswick, the Apple Butter Festival stirs up its small town magic all weekend long. The streets fill with craft vendors, live bands, and that unmistakable scent of apples cooking over wood fires. It's one of those fall experiences that's worth the drive. Go early, grab some cider, and prepare to move slowly through the crowd. And at the Gateway Arch, the 60th anniversary celebration stretches Saturday through Tuesday. Saturday honors the original builders with storytelling and fireworks over the river. Sunday leans family-friendly with circus performers. And Tuesday, the actual birthday, brings live music, art, and a commemorative button if you take the tram ride to the top. Friday night in St. Louis is stacked with entertainment options. Homegrown favorite Nikki Glaser brings her Alive and Unwell tour to the Fox Theater, serving up sharp, hilarious stand-up that's perfect pregame for a busy weekend. At Shavitz Arena, Lord Huron and a special guest, Kevin Morby, set the tone with dreamy indie folk that feels tailor-made for crisp fall weather. If you're looking for pure energy, T-Pain takes over the stage at the Factory with back-to-back hits, sing-along hooks, and that signature charisma that keeps the crowd moving all night. Then on Saturday, Playboy Cardi performs at Enterprise Center. It's a full-scale production packed with lights, volume, and wild crowd energy. Spooky season is in full swing, but not everything is meant to scare you. At Grant's Farm, Halloween Nights runs Friday through Sunday evenings. Think glowing trails, haunted trams, and a monster mash dance party that's festive without being too frightening. It's a St. Louis staple for families and anyone who still loves a good light show. In Faust Park, the Jack-o'-lantern trail lights up Friday and Saturday evenings with trick-or-treat stops, games, carousel rides, and a stroll through the Butterfly House. Costumes are encouraged and pre-registration is required, so grab those tickets early. And in Westville, Enchanted Halloween Weekend wraps up the St. Louis Renaissance Festival season with turkey legs, jousting, and a spooky twist. It's a fun day trip if you're chasing something different. And if you're ready to dress up for Halloween early, Friday brings two great options. The Lamp Mansion Haunted House Party combines ghost tours, live music, an open bar, and a costume contest, and it's all inside one of the city's most famously haunted spots. Every ticket supports Friends of Kids with Cancer. Over at Missouri Botanical Gardens, Spirits in the Garden offers a more elegant haunt with tastings from regional breweries and distilleries, tarot readings, paranormal stories, and live music under the trees. Think grown-up Halloween date night, not haunted house. And Saturday morning kicks off the Hot Cider Hustle at Forest Park, a 5K and 10K where your reward is a caramel apple and hot cider at the finish line. It's the perfect way to earn your treats before a big night out. Later in the afternoon, South Grand turns into Terror Grove, a family-friendly block party hosted by Steve's Hot Dogs and Terror Tacos. Expect adoptable dogs in costume, a vegan Frankenweenie collab, and a free outdoor movie when the sun goes down. And like I said, once it's dark, it's game time. The Central West End Halloween Street Party is the city's crown jewel of costume chaos. Daytime brings family activities, then the adults take over after sunset with drag shows, fire dancers, live music, and a massive costume contest with serious cash prizes. Downtown, Ballpark Village hosts Ride or Die, a multi-venue party with DJs, drink specials, and another high-stakes costume competition. The VIP pass adds an open bar window, so plan accordingly. If you prefer Soulard over stadium lights, Molly Ween at Molly's and Soulard brings multiple bars, 2 DJs, fire pits, and a midnight costume contest with a $1,000 cash in prizes. It's classic Soulard energy. But if you're looking for something totally different, the Halloween costume cruise boards at the Arch for a night on the river with a DJ, skyline views, and a costume contest at sea level. Boarding starts early, so don't cut it close or you'll miss that boat. Or make your Halloween a little more curious with Up Late Spooky Science at the St. Louis Science Center, an adults-only evening of experiments, escape rooms, ghost stories under the planetarium stars, and bourbon tastings. And if you'd rather kick back with popcorn than a packed bar, Arcade Cinema hosts an all-day Monster Mash movie marathon featuring 5 classic monster films, a makeup demo, and a costume contest on the back lot. The Halloween pop-ups and haunted experiences are at full volume right now. Start with Nightmare on 12th Street at E. Crow, where creepy cocktails and over-the-top decor set the scene through October 31st. Over at Hidden Gem, Haunted at the Disco turns the back room into a neon spooky chic dance floor with cobwebbed mirror balls and a $5 cover that's worth every penny. The Nightmare Bar at the Attic Music Bar runs Wednesdays through Sundays, offering 90-minute theme sessions with trivia games and a few surprise contests. If you're in the Grove, swing by Handlebar's Haunted Bar for cocktails like the Blood Bag or Midnight Massacre. It's a playful, low-key hangout that makes for an easy pre-party stop. Families and day trippers can check out Fright at the Museum at City Museum, where every floor and even the rooftop are decked out in eerie exhibits through October 26. Over in Soulard, Calypso Spirits hosts Spirits of the Bayou, a 2-hour ticketed experience blending craft cocktails, themed bites, and a moody bayou atmosphere. For something a little more theatrical, Burlesque at the Boom Boom Room runs Fridays and Saturdays through Halloween weekend with dinner service and a sultry, spooky burlesque show. Fright Fest at Six Flags keeps the thrills going on select nights with the haunted houses and coasters after dark, while Jack's Lighted Trail at Eckert's Farm glows with illuminated pumpkins, photo ops, and a 21-plus spook-easy bar for cocktails. And if you're brave enough, the Darkness in Soulard remains the crown jewel of haunted houses. It's fully renovated, packed with movie-quality sets and live actors that guarantee a few real screams. Wherever you go, there's no wrong choice. Just grab your crew, pick a theme, and lean into spooky season while it still lasts. Now it's time for our Flavors of the Lou, driven by Bommarito Automotive. This week's spotlight is soup, because there's nothing better than a warm bowl when the temps start to drop. Cozy up with the French onion at Brasserie by Niche or the butternut squash at Union Loafers. Spice things up with the cow soy from Fork and Sticks or the Hill Tribe beef soup at Lona's Lil Eats, or go classic with the chicken noodle soup at Companion Cafe or the lobster bisque at Charlie Gito's. There's no wrong pick this season. Just grab a spoon, a friend, and something that warms you up. Find the full soup season bucket list on Instagram at STL Bucket List. And we have a hidden gem for you to check out this weekend. Trust STL is an exhibit hall, creative space, and cocktail bar all in one. Located in the Mississippi Valley Trust building built in 1896. This beautiful space was recently acquired by Good Hospitality Group and now serves as a rotating exhibition gallery and creative space for the community. You can sip on some delicious craft cocktails that pair with the art while chowing on some tasty snacks. Be sure to add this location to your STL bucket list. So whether you're stirring apple butter in Kimmswick, catching Nikki Glaser at the Fox, watching fireworks by the Arch, or competing for the best costume in the CWE, St. Louis is buzzing this Halloween weekend. If you make it out to any of these events, tag us on Instagram at STL Bucket List. We love seeing your adventures. A big thanks to Hoffmann Brothers for making this show possible. New episodes drop every Thursday, so make sure you lock in your plans. I'm Brice, and this has been This Week in St. Louis. See you out there.